All right, so ladies and gentlemen, another beautiful match day to shook eye into our darling hobby. What we know how to do. If you know sabi play ball, you go sha sabi watch am. And if you sabi play ball, we be say you still sabi watch am like we like this. You are on board. Ladies and gentlemen, the EFL is back in action, and also today the La Liga is also back in action. And for the EFL today, the one wey be say even one dey interest us pass, this video is all about the preview of that game that is coming up between Chelsea and Barrow. However, Manchester City also have their game today, and I'm beginning to ask myself the question: Manchester City played 2 days ago. Wow, that fixtures is mad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us dive into Chelsea matter real quick, because today we have that game against Barrow, and as much as I would have loved to just come outside to say that yeah, Barrow go collect to today, themselves they're no small. They are playing at the League 2, and meanwhile they are at the top of their table, so they are not that completely small. Although expect them to get smashed back to back at Stamford Bridge today, because they go just run up and down. It's just the reality. It's just what will happen. Chelsea better smash them back to back. Otherwise, may we not pray for that one. Moving on now, ladies and gentlemen. Our away form has been very okay. Very okay. At least we've had 3 consecutive away games with a good winning. However, in the next 4 match days now, Chelsea is playing at home. Today we are playing against Barrow. We are playing against Brighton next. I think we are playing against Genk next at home. So Chelsea have to bring that same energy that you've been putting in away games. Chelsea have to bring it back home this time around. Not just about today's game alone. And talking about Enzo Maresca, I said it yesterday that Enzo Maresca is in full control of that team, and I've seen that, and I love that about the man. Because come on, take a look at it. For instance, Barrow, for instance, when Chelsea got Barrow, I come outside then to say that we've gotten another midfielder, because Barrow is a player that has been playing for Enzo Maresca in Leicester City, and he's his main man. And now coming into Chelsea, he started Barrow in 1 or 2 games, and he sees that the boy's performance is not as high as expected. The boy went back to bench. At least that's very impressive. We've seen many managers that they are coming, they are bringing their man into the team direct. Either the player get it right or get it wrong. They are just bringing him into the team directly. At least we saw it at Manchester United too. Make I not to talk before they come for me now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to give a very big kudos to Enzo Maresca for doing that. However, that is not even the main reason why I said Enzo Maresca is in control of that team. Because take a look at that game that we played last against West Ham. At the early minute of the game, Chelsea quickly got a goal. And at the early minute of the second half, Chelsea quickly got another goal. Flash your mind back to that game that Chelsea played against Wolves. At the early minute of the game, Chelsea got another goal. And also at the early minute of the second half, Chelsea got another goal. It means whatever Enzo Maresca has been saying to these guys during the break has really been working. Before the game starts, whatever he has been saying to them, that is making them to quickly look for a goal ahead, is working. And also at the halftime, you observe whenever Chelsea come back in after halftime these days, they've been firing. The game against Wolves, Chelsea came back into the game 49 minutes. That's just 4 minutes. Chelsea got a goal. So similar things has happened between that game between Chelsea and Wolves, and also that game between Chelsea and West Ham. It's almost similar. So Enzo Maresca is getting this thing right. It's definitely not unlike last season. That Chelsea will play the early hours of the first half, might even win, and come back into second half and eventually lose the game. Or Chelsea will play for like few minutes and they just switch off direct. So I think Enzo Maresca is in full control of this team, and the man is definitely doing a good job. Big kudos to him. He's melting our heart on a daily basis. I have a lot of doubt on Enzo Maresca when they wanted to employ him, and now I'm totally convinced that he's the right man for the job. So kudos to him. And for today's game, I'll be expecting a lot of players to rest. A whole lot of them to rest. We heard that Malo Gusto is now back, but I will not expect him to not even play Malo Gusto, because we don't have a replacement for that guy. It will be a taboo for us to hear say the guy get injured again from a Barrow, Chelsea playing against Barrow game. So I beg, may just put Malo Gusto for bench. He can start his Disasi or Achimpong, I be waiting be that boy where they come from academy. Waiting be that boy name. He can definitely slot in any of those guys. Then let us see a Chiwe. Let us see a Badiashil. Let us have Tosin at the central back too. Also in the midfield, let us see a Drewsbury, probably with Enzo. Maybe no be like say we bench all of our starting line. Then at the front, let us see a Misha. I'm talking about Modric. Let us see a Pedro Neto or a Joao Felix. Let's just, also at the front line, let us just have McGill. Let us have Renato Vega. All those first team players. Let them just sit down. Especially Moses Caicedo. That guy is very, very, very important for Chelsea at the moment. There is no replacement for that guy at the moment. So today I'll be expecting a very good game from Chelsea, and it's going to be fun. Although I'm not expecting Chelsea to get too many goals in that game, but let's just say 4-0 is not going to be bad. Let me know what you think is going to be the scoreline for that game. But for me, I think 3-0, 4-0 is not going to be too bad, because we need to respect those people too. Players in likes of Kopama, Jackson. Jackson is becoming a very, very important figure for Chelsea right now. So Jackson should be benched. Kopama should be benched. All those Fofana, they are not even completely fit, but let them just stay on bench. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will go see our pass this level this morning. Chelsea fans, let me know what you think is going to happen in that game. We definitely know that it's going to be something good. And today, we will also keep a close watch on that game coming up between Manchester City and Watford. Real Madrid is also in action today. We'll keep a close eye on every one of them. And I will always bring you the update. Meanwhile, I'll see you guys later.